Hello everyone, today is Monday, December the 12th, around 9:46 p.m. New York time. Guys, today the dollar got strong. We mentioned yesterday on the seminar that the dollar should get strong today. Now, the strength, it got a little over what we were expecting. We were expecting an area around the 79, we mentioned 79, 20 something, 25, 79.40 area, and the US dollar strength has been stronger than that. Now, let's try to make sense to what's taking place here with the dollar so you guys can understand where we're coming from. Very clear on the dollar now. This is a three-way move, and what we were expecting was a type of double zigzag to the downside. Now, the double zigzag right now do not look good, and I got to admit it to you guys that it looks better a flat like the euro is doing. This high that happened around the day after Thanksgiving, the high was 79.7. In the case of the euro, 132.10, it was already taken. The dollar hasn't. That doesn't make that much of the difference. Now, what I want you guys to look is the three possible scenarios that we have on the dollar. We have, what we know for sure is that from here to here, there are 5 swings or 5 ways on the dollar. And then from here to here, you see 3 ways correcting these 5 ways. Now, I went very deep on it, and it brings the attention to me that this move right here, it can be both ways. It can be a 5 or it can be a 3. Now, if it is a 5, then this is the count that we have on the dollar. A, B, Z, W, S, A, B, and I end in the C. That is my preferred count. That is the one that I like the most. I can say no. But well, I mean, it won't be the first time or the last one that the C way only takes 3 ways in a way like this. Now, that's bearish count on the dollar number 1. Count number 2 on the dollar. We have, I'm going to take the labor a little bit, and we have a big triangle here, like this. And then we have A, B, when B was a triangle, and then you have A, B, C, D, E, and then because there's only 5 ways here, right, you need 5 ways from here to end at A, B, C with a B way triangle. That's bearish number 2. Now, there is a count that I have to mention to you guys, which is a bullish US dollar. This count called for 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then the market is trying to find a top within wave 3 here and lower. Why do I mention that? Because it is possible. Now, what I don't like about it, I don't like the idea that this, because I don't see this move right here as a 5 way, I see it more as a 3 ways in the case of the dollar. Now, what is not good about this count is that from the lows you have 1, 5, 3, 5, 3, and then you're gonna get 5 here. So technically you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It cannot be a 5 because the third is the shortest. So what's happening in that case is either a nest or you're gonna get another low and another high to complete a 7 swing wave from the lows. Now, those are the 3 scenarios that I see on the dollar, to be honest with you guys. Now, let's take a look at the dollar in an 8-hour chart. In an 8-hour chart, we're favoring the idea of a flat still, that I want you guys to keep in mind that it can be labeled as a nest. Now, why we are not favoring the nest? The only reason that we are not favoring the nest is because the whole market is not calling for a possible nest, right? The market is bullish risk. In the way that we see it, we see a bullish S&P and a bullish copper, which made the case at even a bullish cable, and also a bullish Aussie yen, a well-defined bullish structures in favor of the risk trade. That's why we're thinking flat when the dollar can find a high at 80.12 or even 70.90, 70.80 before going lower. All right, that's for the dollar, guys. Now, let me show you copper. Copper has been following our path perfectly, and copper can be, like we mentioned today, it can be done right here with A, B, Z as a flat, or copper can be A, B, C, W, S, and then copper is going to get another leg down and going higher. That scenario of another leg down goes with the dollar into a double zigzag. Like we mentioned, that scenario goes with the dollar in this scenario. It goes A, B, Z, W, S, and then most likely it's going to do A, B, and C in a type of double zigzag. So it's very tricky at this stage. All right, let's move on to the individual pairs for a second. On the individual pairs, let's start with the cable. Why cable, guys? Because cable is a better trade or a better way structure than the euro at this stage. Euro at this stage is kind of in the no man's land. Many scenarios can happen. The euro's been very weak, and I can say that it's better to be in the cable trade than in the euro trade. Now, how are we seeing in cable? We're seeing A, B, C, W, A, B, C with a flat B and a possible ending diagonal or diagonal C wave that comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If that being the case, that concludes the cable structure there. Now, this low, we already sent the trade to buy at 155.03, and this low can make is a gift because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a well-defined wave 3, so, and you have a well-defined risk. You got this diagonal here, and the wave structure cannot pass below 54, 51 because it's gonna invalidate the impulse in the C wave. So that's why we want to buy here with a stop below here, just in case to see if we can get the move higher. Now, cable, in the 4 hour, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at in cable in the 4 hour. A move here and at least a move to 158.80 before find a top on the risk trade on B. I want to be clear about it, guys. Nothing has changed our view. Only that the dollar and the euro dollar, both of them, has taken a very deep path. Nothing that we haven't mentioned before, because we remember me saying that because the weakness on the euro and the big way that we were spreading in the S&P and copper, we saw the possibility of a flat on the euro. We mention it a ton of time. DV has been putting it on the overview, and that's nothing that we wasn't expecting about it. Now, let's take a look now to the S&P cash. S&P cash, nothing that we were expecting. Two possibilities. The first one, we got A ended here with a triangle 4. When in the 4 you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a cross, and then A, B, C to complete the three-way move. Then possible higher. The other scenario is like ended here, and then what we got ended there, and then what we got 3, 3, 5. This is A, but this is W because it's a three-way. Let me take the triangle. This is W, this is A, S, and then we have A, B, and C, and that scenario goes better with the dollar and the euro ending now with A into a C way, a very more compressed and deeper correction. Now, let's take a look now to the dollar CAD. Dollar CAD, no change of the view. Very momentum lacking here. Looking in the RSI, it's giving you the divergency. That's those type of examples like the dollar CAD are keeping alive the long risk buyers, because we're still seeing every move in the market as a correction in the dollar, in risk in general. And then from there, we believe that the dollar is going to be sold very soon. Still, we're keeping the order to sell the dollar CAD right here before going lower. Okay, what else? Look, Norwegian, another great example of what we're talking about it. We believe that the Norwegian is ended. A five-way swing here is 5, 3, and then from here we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possible looking for 588, but corrective to the downside. A look at the RSI in the region is showing a three-way move from here, and it's showing a five-way or divergency into this low. Okay, what else? Look, now I'm going to show you pairs showing a very bullish scenario. Look at the Aussie yen. This is a beauty here. Look at the Aussie yen. What do you have in the Aussie yen? You have a clear 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a clear 5 waves with a double zigzag. A, B, C, W, S, A, and then right here you got a S, a W, S, A, B, C with a move tomorrow to 77.63, and then it's gonna trade higher. Now, let's take a look at the euro. I left to the last because of the reason. Now, this is a scenario that we're favoring in the euro right now. We have A, B, C, W, S, A right here, B, and then from here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, looking at low around 131 or 2, and from there bouncing. What is the difference between the euro and the dollar? That this high didn't happen on the dollar, and that makes things complicated. Why? Because then you have 5 swing from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you make a 3 here, and then this low is the equal to this one in the case of the dollar. So it makes more compress on the dollar. But the euro now, the other day the euro was leading the dollar. Now it looks like the dollar was showing the face to the euro. Let's see if this case the euro is showing the face to the dollar, when we can see from here 1, 2, 3, there is 3 swing there, a 4th swing, a 5th swing, a 6, and a 7 swings to prove correct. Let's see if that count is correct. So for now, in the euro, we're looking at 131.30 area, 131.01, a very important one. Tonight we're expecting 132, 132.10 to be tradable, and let's say that it goes to 132 trend, 5 equals 1 at the 131 area for tonight. So let's leave it there. Let's see what happened. The market is not clear. We recommend that don't get long risk yet. It is possible that tomorrow the risk of trade is gonna find a low. That's what the time cycles call for it, and that's what most of the Elliott waves are calling also for it. Okay, so see you all guys tomorrow. Thank you.